Good morning. Had a bit of a rough night. You know, I'm tempted to put a camera over where I sleep because sometimes I have nightmares that I try to wake myself up from, right? So I'm questioning a few weird things, I guess, right? So it was like someone was messing with me last night. And it's as though it's like I'm trying to growl at them. And I guess my growl is my snore. And so I woke myself up in that way. So I'm curious what else is actually going on, right? Just curious. Oh, the previous video. I changed the title of the previous video for a few different reasons, right? It was more than one person who said something about it, which is why I changed or removed the words, right? Because it was interpreted incorrectly two different ways. And that was not my intention, to mislead anyone. So that's why I had removed it, and I did the best I could in trying to explain that it was the previous title, then it was enjoy the ending, DigiByte, or enjoy the DigiByte ending. That was not meant to be taken that DigiByte is ending and that you should sell. That was not the reference. The reference was towards the end of the previous video. The outro, if you will, right? So I was working on that for a while to try to get it to make sense, but then I guess my conjunctions and objects of the preposition were how do you say, not interpreted correctly, right? So anyway, to address a few things there, hopefully at the beginning of this video I will have recreated the outro of what I was working on and have that at the beginning of this video. That was my intention, was for y'all to see some of the other cool things, I think, that were thrown together to try to tell a story, if you will. I just thought it was cool graphics, right? And then to incorporate something with DigiByte in it, as well as the metaverse and that sort of stuff. A different way of looking at it. So not that DigiByte is gonna stop working. Good morning. And I understand it had DigiByte in the title, but it was nowhere in the video, which is why I had in the title that it was the ending. But it was, like I said, it was taken several different ways. It was interpreted incorrectly several different ways. So I just removed that from the title altogether. That was, and to address something else, if anyone, no, I shouldn't say it that way. I should say it is you know why you hold something, right? So know why you bought DigiByte. Know why you bought any coin. And, sure, I guess for entertainment, right? Listen to these people who say that DigiByte is going to come to an end, and DigiByte is going to the moon, and listen to all and follow none. That is the best advice that I heard years ago from metals, which I would then apply in the crypto. Listen to all and follow none. So just because somebody comes out on YouTube and says that this is going to end and that you should then sell it all and buy this, that's not my goal here. My goal is not to tell you what to buy and what to sell, or when, right? I explain some of the things that I do because, what do I know? I'm just a dude who did it, right? It's like when DigiByte is going on sale and people are telling you to sell it, right? That's when I'm buying. So, I mean, my limit buy order filled the other day at 1.9 cents. Yesterday, actually. And same thing with another limit buy. No, the other limit buy I had out did not fill. I had placed it yesterday on KuCoin, but it did not fill. I guess the price went back up. But, as far as the chart patterns, I'm seeing a head and shoulders pattern beginning to form. So that's why, is this the right shoulder? Is this the right shoulder that's going up before it comes back down further? That's why I put lower offers in. So at the same time, this is why I want to do TradingView and a few other things just to show you what I see, I guess. But no, to base your trades off of what anyone on YouTube says, I think that's the wrong advice. And here again, that's why it's not considered advice. That's why it's for entertainment purposes only. This is not investment advice. This is not trading advice, legal, financial, tax. No advice here. So it's just that bothered me when I read that. The person told me they had a major stake in DigiByte, and so do I. I still hold quite a bit of DigiByte, and I'm placing orders for DigiByte. I'm setting different lowball offers in on different markets just in case they fill. I'm not dumping my entire cash position into crypto at the moment. Majority of what I hold is in crypto. So it bothered me when I guess that someone is not this person individually, but I guess it bothered me, or woke me up rather, to that some people are relying on others to come out and to explain to them when to buy and when to sell. And you should not put that kind of faith in anyone. You should be able to figure this out. That's my goal here, is to help you figure this out, what makes sense to you in what to do in different situations. Like I said, I'm only telling you some of the stuff that I'm doing, right? Like, I'm putting lower offers in on DigiByte. I'm not selling my current position, hoping to acquire more later. That's not my route. I've been burned doing that. So that's why I don't like that. I applaud it every time I see it work for someone else. But no, that's not me. Let's see, what else, right? So I did put that order in for a Matic yesterday. Just a low offer, $400. Of course, it did not fill. I put the offer in at like $1.42 for a limit buy order. And of course, now Matic's up to like $1.60 or $1.65 or something like this. And it's like, guess it wasn't time. But, at the same time, like I said, is this the right shoulder pattern beginning to form, or that is forming, before a further dip lower? So that's what I'm questioning. That's why I wanted to go ahead and just place an offer out there. So, I mean, when I make trades, it's usually to acquire. So it's not usually to sell. I mean, sometimes it is. Like if I want to take profit and then move that profit into another asset of which I hold none of, then yeah, I'll do that too. So, but to be all one coin, no, that's too bipolar. I would suggest more of a diversified portfolio. At least that's what I do, right? Because, I mean, those people are out there who have done well, but chances are not every asset rises at the same price. Let's look at equities just for a second, right? So those people who bought Microsoft, and that's all they bought was Microsoft. They bought no Apple. They bought nothing of Intel. They bought nothing of eBay or nothing of Amazon or anything else. All they bought was just Microsoft. Just whatever. They only bought one asset. They would not have had a diversified portfolio across so many different great assets. Think of this as the next, as Internet 3.0, right? So why not look at Internet 2.0? If you look at Internet 1.0 as Netscape, AOL, that sort of stuff, then look at Internet 2.0 of Google, Microsoft, Amazon, Intel, all of those big names that came out, right? And now this is going to be Internet 3.0. Why do you only want one? We don't know exactly. We know that they're gonna all do well. We don't know exactly how well they're going to do, or which ones will outperform others, because they will hit highs at different levels, at different times. So it's That's why I don't understand just owning one. That's why I say that to me, that's too bipolar, where it's 100% in of one thing and nothing of anything else. That to me makes no sense financially as an investor. Just saying. I'm always looking for a deal. Is it on sale? I'm not looking to pay a price for it and then immediately have it shoot up. That's not the way I invest. I mean, those times are rare, I would say. But to be able to acquire an asset over time as a dollar cost average in, right? And then to watch it go up over time in value and then go to the moon. Because by being bipolar in any market where it's 100% on fire and then it's ice cold, 100% on fire and then ice cold, by doing that, you're going to trade yourself right out of profit, right out of a decent holding. I've done it by thinking that what I held was not substantial. So, in later realizing, actually, yeah, it was. I just didn't realize it. So, like say for instance, Populous, right? I was in a Populous ICO. So, with Populous, I bought in very, very cheaply. It was like, I don't know, 20, 25 cents, something like that. Populous went to $3, and I sold my full position. I was in 100%, I was out 100%, right? And of this one, I was not, I had a portfolio, but of this one coin, that was the way I was viewing it, as 100% in and 100% out. And later I realized that was incorrect in this market, because I thought I killed it. I crushed it. I sold at $3, right? And I did. I crushed it. I nailed it. And then I watched it go from $3 to $86. To think of the amount of funds that I would have had, that was epic. We haven't had that in crypto in quite a while. Now, that was a rise from 20 cents, just say, to $86. And with Theta, I just went from like 13 and 8 cents, so just say an average of 10 cents of Theta, up to $16. Which, if the math were correct, that would only be $36. No, 42. 16, no, 32, my bad. So that would have been $32 if the numbers would have been the same, right, of Populous to Theta. It only reached half of what Populous did, which is why I still don't think we've had the alt season that we were not accustomed to, but what many of us were expecting, right? Which is why I still acquire more. Because where this is going in the next 5 years, really at this point, we're splitting hairs over the best assets on Earth. And that this is exactly the same thought process as going back and watching older videos of, say, Bitcoin in 2011, whereas Bitcoin was selling for 10 cents and then it dropped down to 3 cents, right? And then it bounced back up to 7 cents. What's Bitcoin worth now? So I think 5 years out from now, these different reactions of emotions that people are having in the markets are meaningless. I believe that it will come a time to where it didn't matter what you bought, just that you did. Just that you were in this market. So, but my intention, my goal was not to mislead here. So, forgive me. But anyway, look, that's about it for this morning. Y'all be cool.